Okay everybody, today we have the Moto G4 Play. It's a great little smartphone that won't break the bank. Motorola has an unlocked version for sale direct on their website for $130. Amazon sells an unlocked ad-supported version for $100. However, this is the Verizon prepaid version I picked up from the Best Buy Black Friday / Cyber Monday sale. So let's unbox this thing. Being a prepaid phone, we don't get any fancy packaging here, but this box actually has a nice soft touch feel to it. Lifting the flap, we have some information about Verizon's prepaid plans if you're interested in that. I'm on T-Mobile, so I'll probably be using this as a Wi-Fi connected device. If I can unlock it, I might just use it as a data device or a Wi-Fi hotspot. We also see the phone through its clear window, along with a listing of its main features, which we'll get into a bit later. And so, let's try to get into the box here. So they got a pull tab, grip it and rip. Let's see. Slide it out. Lift up the top here. We've got the phone. So inside the box, we basically just got the phone itself here. We've got a wall charger, so it's plugged in. It's not a separate cable. It's all one piece there. Micro USB at the bottom. We've got some paperwork here from Verizon, activation, quick start guides. And we've got a battery. So this does have a removable battery. So let's put that there. Bring back the phone. So looking at the Moto G4 Play here, you've got that 5-inch 720p LCD display. It's got a removable 2800 mAh battery, 8 megapixel rear camera with an f2.2 aperture with autofocus, an LED flash, and can record up to 1080p video at 30 frames per second. It's also got a front-facing 5 megapixel front camera, also with an f/2.2 aperture. It comes with 2 gigabytes of RAM along with 16 gigabytes of onboard storage. It also includes a micro SD card expansion for up to 256 additional gigabytes. It's also powered by the Qualcomm Snapdragon 410 CPU and Adreno 306 GPU. And so really all this sounds amazing for the $35 that I spent on this thing. I mean, even for $99, that sounds pretty good. I've owned many Motorola phones, including the latest Z series and the latest regular G4 here, and Motorola really knows how to optimize a phone's hardware to provide a really nice fluid experience, so I'm really hoping this is no exception. So let's peel off the plastic here now. You kind of run through the specs, and let's go ahead and pop open the back here, put in the battery so we can boot it up and take a look. So we'll slide the battery in there, take off the pull tab, close it up, power it on, and we'll run through the setup. So now that we're all set up, let's take a quick spin around the phone. I believe that the G4 Play comes running Android 6.0.1 Marshmallow out of the box. Let's take a look real quick here to verify that. There you go, Android version 6.0.1 running the July 1st, 2016 security patch. So in true Motorola fashion, this is running a fairly stock Android experience out of the box. There you can see the app launcher. Swipe left, you've got your Google Now. Pull down, you've got your quick actions and your notifications. So very much a stock Android experience here. Very fast and fluid as well. I mean, you can see here flying around. It is brand new, but you don't see a lot of lag. So that Snapdragon 410 doesn't really seem to be proving too much of a problem. We'll see as we use it some more. But like I said before, Motorola really knows how to optimize their hardware to this stock Android software for a really fast and fluid experience. So out of the box, you don't get the typical Moto Voice or Moto Action suite of features like twist to open the camera. That's not there. But let's take a quick look here anyway. Open up Moto. Breeze through. We can kind of see any of the available actions. So you get swipe to shrink screen. That's the only Moto action that's going to be available here. Swipe up from the bottom of the phone to make the screen smaller. So let's actually look at that here. Turn it on. Show me how. So we just swipe up. Say I'm left-handed. There you go. So it makes it a little bit smaller. So I'm not sure how useful this is on a 5-inch device here, but tap anywhere in the black area, there you go. So it brings it back. So just swipe up, tap anywhere else, brings it back. So on a 5-inch phone, I'm not really sure how much that makes sense, but we'll turn it on anyway. Let's go back here. Display options, so Moto display. What do we get here? Battery-friendly notifications stayed in and out while the screen is off to show you what's going on. So it does have the ambient display where it'll pulse those notifications as they come in. That kind of replaces the typical Android notification light. So you don't get that, but you do get those notifications that kind of fade in and fade out there. Again, this is a 5-inch LCD display, so while those notifications are coming in and you kind of see them pulse in and out, really that came in more handy when you had an AMOLED type display, which only lights up the pixels that are needed, so it kind of kept most of your screen dark to conserve on battery life. But on an LCD display, it'll still light up the phone, but it'll have a black background, but it'll still eat up a little bit more battery. But knowing Motorola, they probably have optimized that, so there you can see kind of pulsing in and out there. They probably optimized that, so I'm looking forward to some pretty good battery life on this thing, but we'll test it out and we'll find out. So the camera's on the G Play. If we can swipe this open, I set up a pin, so let's unlock it. So the camera's on G4 Play here, like we said, is an 8 megapixel camera on the back. We can try to take a quick pic here. Let's launch the camera. So there you go. Next. Okay. Not now. It also comes with that QR and barcode scanner. So if you open the camera, scan a barcode, it does have that feature. So quickly into the settings here on the camera. We've got options for 8 megapixels and 16 megapixels and 6 megapixels and a 6:9. We want that 8 megapixels and 4:3 for max resolution there. For video, let's take a look at the options. So like we said before, 1080p at 30 frames is the top video quality option there. So let's go ahead, get it back off. Launch the camera. Fairly quick to launch there. Let's go ahead, tap to focus, snap a quick pic. So there you go. Pretty decent shutter speed there. And you can kind of take a look at the full quality there. So not too bad. You can quickly take another one if you want here. So you can kind of see how quick it is to just point and shoot. There you go. There's the pic. So not too bad there. So shutter speed seems to be pretty decent. Quality seems to be okay. We'll put it onto the computer. We'll see what that look like. But overall, a very impressive device. Very snappy, very fluid. I mean, for $35 for a smartphone that doesn't suck, I mean, yes, please. So you can't really go wrong with that. Even at $100, it seems like a pretty good deal. Again, it's a 5-inch phone. You can feel the back here is you can hear that kind of like a vinyl backing. It feels pretty good. It's got that Motorola dimple that people seem to like. So, you know, you rest your finger right there. It feels natural and comfortable. All in all, a very impressive device by Motorola as far as first impressions go. You know, very minimal. A lot of people consider low in specs, but if you really look at the experience that you're getting here, as we unlock the phone, I mean, seems to be like it'll be very fast and fluid. We'll load it up with our apps and test it out, but I mean, out of the box, very impressive. I've seen other phones with very low end specs. Out of the box, you're just using it, you can already feel the lag. So Motorola, really nice job in optimizing low-end hardware here. I'm really looking forward to a good experience here. This can, you know, for $35, you can't go wrong. Use it as a Wi-Fi device, even if you don't have Verizon. If you're on Verizon, this is a steal. You know, many ways to utilize a device like this. At $35 for Black Friday, couldn't pass it up. So, as always, any questions, drop them in the comments. I'll try to respond to it whatever I can. And as always, thanks for watching, everyone.